Toastmaster. I agree. We have a stunning club, and Maria is just a piece to that puzzle. You always come prepared. You do amazing research. I love how you dig into it. You've got your slides prepared. The QR code came up easily and we jumped right in. To that point, one thing I would consider is maybe a little bit more lead time in the beginning of your speech. I think this is a learning moment for all of us. When we're doing technical speeches, sometimes we just jump right into the slides. It would be great if we could be full person to screen for our opening and then jump into our slides if possible. One reason is because when we're full or at least half screen, people can see our face and connect with us and get a feeling for us before we actually start speaking. And if we want to set the tone of serious technical speech or a funny speech, we can do that in our opening. Otherwise, I loved how you got right into the business of it because you had a lot to cover in that short amount of time. You did an excellent job. One technical thing I will bring up is my poll kept locking really fast. So you might want to give a couple extra minutes for us slow pokes who are trying to think about what we want to choose. I think I only got a couple seconds on one of my polls. When you're done speaking, I think you've had this a couple times in some of your speeches. At the close of your speech, we're not always quite sure when you're done. So I would consider practicing that a little bit. And one way to do it would be with your voice and your facial structures. But another way I like to use is to ask a question of the audience or leave them with a thought to ponder. Then we know the speech is done, and or you could wink to the camera. Or what I really like to do is I pretend like I'm looking around the room instead of straight to camera, and it kind of shows that I see you all and I've closed. Other than that, I think you did an excellent job. You really did take your time to go through and figure out what questions you were going to ask us. You showed us all the variety of questions. You didn't jam through it. Your pace was awesome. And I'd like to give you extra kudos because Maria is sick today and she had a perfectly clear voice. Your eyes are clear. You look amazing. So that was a very professional speech when you're sick, because sometimes that happens to us. Last minute, we got to get on the Zoom call and we're feeling crappy. And I'd really like to give you extra kudos for that. I know you're not feeling well and you did an amazing job. Stunning. Thank you.